Alright guys, so this was in the mail today. It shipped and I received it. I've had this on pre-order. This is the new Axial SCX10iii early Ford Bronco. Alright, so this is the box that it came with. It's a beautiful, beautiful RC crawler. I've already taken the liberty to unbox it. Give me 1 second here. I will turn this around and show you all the goodies that this particular vehicle comes with. My bad. Alright, here we go. So, it comes with the DX3 2.4 transmitter, so 3-channel transmitter, Spectrafirma Smart 40 amp ESC, of course the LED lights, the 10.3 platform. Okay, so the difference between this 10.3 and the Jeep JLU 10.3, that one has portal axles. This one they chose to go with the AR45 straight axles. Alright, so basically, yeah, it's pretty nice. I know, I'm geeking out over it still. The 1.9 wide peak tires. Alright, so let me just do this. Give me 1 quick second again. I know, sorry guys. Camera doing this myself. So here is the vehicle. Alright. So, don't laugh. I have the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, sitting in there. And the reason I did that was I actually have Baby Yoda in there. So it only makes sense if I have Din Djarin over here. Yes, he's a 1/12 scale figure, 6-inch, versus the 1/10 scale, 7-inch figure. But to get this thing in a 7-inch, unfortunately, is not available. They only make them in statues, unposable. Got the spare tire over here. Okay. It is currently riding on 100mm shocks. It is one of the things that the consensus states that this vehicle could be lowered down to 90mm, and it will probably have a better control. Okay, so let me just kind of go around and show you the other side of the vehicle, and you can even see inside. Okay. Okay. And I chose to go with the turquoise over the white. Alright. So some of the cool features that you've already seen in previous videos on YouTube, of course, is the door. Okay, so a little clip comes out, and that door swings open, which is cool. That's very unique in the RC world. Most of the people who've done this before were all custom, but they still swing open side to side because, well, it's a hinge. Hinge gets loose. This little clip thing right here is really, really, really smart. Okay. I don't know, the ride feels, I haven't driven it yet. I will get that driven out in just a second, but the ride feels very soft. Yeah, it's a little bit more boatier than I would like it to be, so I may have to change the shock wheel weight on that. It is going to get a couple of runs in stock configuration. DX3. Okay. Like I said, it's going to get a couple runs in the stock configuration. That after I get a couple more runs on that, it is going to get the new Pro Line trencher tires. I've had those ordered for the Jeep, but the Jeep is no longer getting that. And I did order 90mm Desert Lizard, the Yacht Racing Desert Lizard shocks. So the same shocks that I've been putting in all of my rigs, I've got the same setup. I got it in green, so it's going to kind of match this car. The standard, you know, Spectrum DX3. I mean, it's not a bad transmitter for a 3-channel. So, of course, once you open the box, the vehicle comes out just as is. You get the little pack that has your transmitter box, separate transmitter box if you choose to run your own transmitter. The little hex key tool, the batteries were in here for the transmitter, which I've already put inside. Your traditional manual, and some additional little links and body clip that you can put in. Okay. I will get some running video of this car on the course, the backyard course, in just a moment here. Okay guys, so now I have the Ford early Bronco with, of course, Dinjarin in the driver's seat. This car is bone stock right now, nothing changed on it. I'm going to take it through a run on the backyard course. So I'm going to start off in the usual spot. I am running a Spectrum 2S 5000 pack. Sorry, this transmitter's trigger feels just a little bit different than the other one. So yeah, Dinjar, and I will kind of hot glue him to the seat, because he moves around. But right now, it's just kind of what he's going to deal with for now. Okay. Wow. Okay. So far, so good. Let me just kind of reposition my buddy here. Okay, so this car does have the dig function, like the 10.3 platform does. There we go. Why is... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this dig function works on this thing. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Like I said, I'm not used to this transmitter. I'm more used to the rugged 5 I have. Okay. The tires don't have the best grip. There we go. So the clearance on this car is actually pretty good. It's just grip. Obviously, it's not going to have the same kind of grip the Proline Hyrax or the Trencher would have. Give me 1 second, guys. I know it's taking up a lot of time because I keep adjusting the figure, but again, I will have this glued down later. This is just for aesthetics right now. Okay, here we go. I really do like this turquoise color. Okay, so, and this is where we're going to get the dig function again. So hold it. There we go. Okay, and release. Huh? Huh? There we go. Wow. There we go. Yeah, so this thing is not engaging the dig feature that well, so I gotta have to play with it. Either I'm not engaging it right, or alright, so approaching, we're going up the rock slide area, and everything is looking really good. Climb goes up that hill very nicely and easily. Sorry, again, I'm not used to the trigger pull on this radio right now, so I'm just trying to be gentle with it. Okay, engage that, there we go. Turn the vehicle around, disengage. There we go. I don't know, that dig feature is so weird, that the way it's engaging. Well, this one I don't have metal plates on, so I want to be careful not to scratch that up as bad. So there we go. Okay. So the reason I'm doing that, guys, is, you know, this is concrete here, and this is plastic, so I'm not trying not to scratch it up, and I don't have metal rock slider or grind plates on this, so this car is not armored up, as they'll call it. I mean, just as a stock vehicle, the 10.3 platforms have always been known to run really well. Okay. Interesting. Didn't lock on the dig. Yeah, I'm just so not used to this dig function on this new radio. Okay. So because I don't have the wheel extenders on this one, I gotta take the tightrope a little more careful. Oops. Overdid it. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna get it wedged in there, and I don't want to do that to this vehicle. There we go. I'm just gonna bring it above here and bring it back up. There we go. Yeah, again, these tightrope areas will be difficult for a car that doesn't have the extensions. And this vehicle will not be getting extensions, so this area is always going to be a challenge for this vehicle. And so how the 10.2 did it before is I kind of just teeter-totted between the two sides, but as you can tell, it's difficult with this vehicle right now. Okay. And we're through the tightrope. So the actual wheel turn base on this, I've noticed, is a lot tighter than the 10.3 Jeep JLU. Ooh. Okay. Just getting kind of a weird tilt here. Okay, don't know why it's doing that. Let's get it at a better angle here. Okay. That spring is really soft. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. Got it over. Let's do this without rolling the vehicle. There we go. Okay. So again, the spring on the setup on this thing is very, very soft. And I kind of felt it when I was bouncing the vehicle around earlier. You can definitely feel, see, it's very, very soft. Oh, so they're using the yellow spring. Okay, it's fine. I just know I have to put the slightly stiffer shock oil. So, I mean, with the 100mm shocks, we already know that this clearance is going to be good regardless. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. Let's see how we do up this thing. It might be easier to do this type rope just because this one was a little bit narrow compared to the type ropes over there. So this one was always slightly more difficult for the other vehicles just because how narrow it was. But so far, this one is looking good. I'm taking it slow up this. Making sure. Oh, losing traction. Okay. Let's try that again. Now remember, my type rope here has the one on the right closest to us does drop a little bit, so that's why. Gotta make sure everything is centered when climbing up, and that will happen if it doesn't get centered. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that we're gonna go up this. This is cheating. Hand of God coming in. Alright, so this is a difficult run for this vehicle. Obviously, you could see it due to the wheelbase of this vehicle. It should be easier, but I'm struggling because it's so much more narrow compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, look at that. So I think when they installed it, they crossed the lights right here. So which I have to switch out. So it's gonna pull to the right in a minute. So let's pull slightly to the left. The rear tire is going. See, yeah, it's always that rear right tire. It's very dry. It's 100 degrees again. So, all right, we know this is not gonna work. Not until I make it a little bit less dusty out here. But for the most part, this is what this vehicle's run is like. Let me see how it does coming up this way. Alright, let's see how it does on this one. This is a stock vehicle. Okay, narrow wheelbase, gotta watch that. Nope. Okay. A more straight approach will help this vehicle. Oh. Yeah, this thing turns a little too much, so I gotta be careful with that. There we go. Okay. Just different driving techniques, which I'm not used to right now because of that narrow wheelbase and light front end. But I mean, if it can make it up this on really one try, I'll be impressed. I'm not doubting the vehicle can't. It's really just if I can get it up there without rolling. There we go. Come on, baby. Get up there. Oh. Holy shit. For a stock vehicle, look at that, guys. I'm really impressed. Alright, that was my fuck up. I drove it over to the right a lot further, and I didn't pull back in time. So that was actually my fault. Damn, did you see that, guys? For a stock vehicle, it made it up that side. I am impressed. So overall, for the Axial 10, oops, sorry guys. Let me just do this. Okay. So the Axial 10iii Early Ford edition. They knocked it out of the park again. This platform is really impressive. I'm very, very happy with this platform. Very, very minimal modifications I can see required for this car. As a stock vehicle or semi-stock vehicle, I could see I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. And let's look at this early edition Ford Bronco. It's just beautiful. Alright guys, I will have a updated video on this vehicle soon. I'll see you guys soon.